Young and the Restless, spoilers, full 30s, the 28th of May, 2026. Welcome back to our channel, you gorgeous, drama-loving besties. Today is a beautiful day to dive headfirst into the most chaotic, unhinged, and mind-blowing tea that Genoa City has ever served us. Grab your iced coffees, strap in, and prepare your souls, because we are about to unpack a literal masterpiece of absolute madness. Let's get into it. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing. I am literally shaking right now. Wait, we need to talk about this now, because my soul has actually left my body and I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of what is happening in Genoa City. I was mid-skincare, doing my little gua sha routine, and I gasped so hard I dropped my amethyst roller on my toe and smeared charcoal mask all over my white rug, but I do not even care, because the tea is that scalding. We are not just watching this show anymore, we are invested. It is a lifestyle. And right now, my grip on reality is slipping because of Billy Abbott. Bestie, be for real right now. Billy is officially on my do not perceive list. I am straight up hyperventilating over the sheer audacity of this man. So Billy literally bumps into Adam Newman. Yes, the brooding, dark, aggressively handsome Adam who is already going through it, and just casually, proudly announces that Sally Spectra is pregnant with his baby. I let out a screech that woke my neighbor's dog. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Did I say that yet? Ah, my brain is mush. Moving on. But seriously, think about the absolute world-ending lore here. Adam and Sally lost their premature baby, little Ava, and it destroyed them. It was a whole cinematic tragedy. Remember when they were in that sterile, horrifying hospital room and Adam had to make the impossible choice to save Sally over the baby? And Sally blamed him forever. Basically, my soul is still weeping over that. And now Billy, straight up, smug, annoying Billy Abbott, has the absolute audacity to walk right up to Adam and proudly announce this new pregnancy. Even though Adam forces out a congratulations, it is genuinely a knife straight to his heart. The emotional damage this is doing to Adam is astronomical. I am personally attacked. I literally had to yeet my phone across the room because the sheer disrespect of it all. And don't even get me started on the vibes. Billy is so smug, parading around like he won the grand prize, completely oblivious to the absolute emotional devastation he is causing. It is giving major villain energy, and I cannot even... Wait, I'm glitching. Okay. Back to the main event. Because if you thought Billy was messy, wait until we talk about Patty Williams. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but did anyone else notice the weird background noise in that Crimson Lights scene? It sounded like a rogue espresso machine fighting for its life, which honestly matches my internal state perfectly right now. Anyway, back to the chaos. Patty Williams is genuinely unhinged, and I am totally living for it. She just sent a literal SOS to Jack Abbott. Basically, she is playing the most dangerous game of 4D chess ever. Remember how she called Victor Newman and demanded $2 million for Matt Clark's location? Well, Matt completely rejected her, which is honestly so unhinged, because Patty literally helped him navigate GC while he was faking his amnesia. Matt told her he works alone and doesn't trust her. Big mistake. Huge. You do not cross Patty Williams. She has a history of poisoning people. Hello. So now she's sending an SOS to Jack, probably trying to manipulate him while he's already spiraling over Diane, catching him with Nikki. It is a total dumpster fire, and I am here for the warmth. Jack is out here trying to use Patty to get to Victor, but Patty is a wild card. She is a rogue agent of pure chaos. Is this SOS related to her extortion plot with Victor? Genuinely, my brain is doing backflips trying to connect these dots. But wait, Matt didn't just anger Patty. He also angered Phyllis. Phyllis literally kidnapped him and tied him up in a dark, terrifying basement to force him to confess his crimes so she could use him as a bargaining chip against Victor, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update where Patty and Phyllis straight up team up. Can you imagine? The two most chaotic, unpredictable, spiritually unhinged women in Genoa City joining forces to absolutely destroy Matt Clark. They have both been crossed by him. Matt might be faking his amnesia, and he might be smart, but he just poked two bears that have a history of burning down everything in their path. I am calling it the villain arc is about to go nuclear. The sheer cinematic mayhem of a Patty and Phyllis alliance would actually end me. Send help. My soul has actually left my body just picturing it. Speaking of Phyllis, my girl is hitting a massive roadblock, and I am genuinely so stressed I need a beta blocker. So Phyllis thought she had the upper hand, right? She thought she could outsmart the mustache himself, Victor Newman. Bestie, be for real right now. Nobody outsmarts Victor. He is the final boss of Genoa City. Victor just completely flipped the script and got the upper hand on our favorite redhead. Phyllis is fighting a losing battle to keep Newman Enterprises and the Summers conglomerate. She thought she was so slick playing these games, but Victor is basically looking at her like she's a smudge on his expensive Italian leather shoe. I am literally shaking just thinking about how desperate Phyllis is getting. She's paranoid, she's furious, and she is officially losing her grip. Victor is quietly sipping his scotch while Phyllis's entire empire crumbles into dust. It's a high-octane psychological masterpiece where the stakes are astronomical, and I am watching through my fingers. She is desperately trying to hold on to her identity and her redemption, but Victor is holding all the cards. He has the leverage, he has the power, and he is not going to let her win. The fact that she might actually lose the Summers conglomerate is blowing my mind. I am spiraling over her choices. Why did she think she could go toe-to-toe with Victor right now? She is already dealing with the AI evidence trap, Christine getting arrested, and Daniel trying to force a peace treaty. Her plate is too full, and now she is choking on the drama, which is honestly so unhinged. But don't even get me started on the vibes of the Newman family right now, because we need to talk about Nick Newman. You guys, I am weeping. I am unwell. Nick's downfall is straight up ripping my heart out of my chest and stomping on it. He is still using drugs, the fentanyl, the cocaine, all of it, and he thinks he is being so sneaky. He thinks he is hiding it from everyone. But literally everyone notices Victor, Nikki, Victoria, even Phyllis. They're all looking at him like, bro, you are sweating, shaking, and acting like a complete maniac. Who are you fooling? Victoria literally cornered him and forced him to confess that Sienna Bacall sold him the drugs. And then the absolute worst happens. Nick collapses. But this isn't just a little dramatic faint, okay? He doesn't just get right back up like he usually does. His life is legitimately on the line. He is hovering between life and death. We know he's going to survive because he's Nick freaking Newman, and the writers wouldn't do us like that. But the trauma of it all, he just collapses, and his body is basically giving out from all the toxic poison Matt Clark and Sienna have pumped into his life. Nicky is probably screaming in the hospital again. Victor is plotting absolute murder. And Adam is drowning in guilt because he couldn't save his brother from this nightmare. Wait, I'm glitching again. Did I mention how this specifically attacks my soul? Because Nick is the golden boy. He is supposed to be the stable one. Watching him completely unravel and literally collapse because of his worsening addiction is making me physically ill. I am clutching my chest because I am too unwell to handle the gravity of these events. How are we supposed to just go to work and live our normal lives when Nick Newman is collapsing, Patty is extorting billionaires, Phyllis is losing her company, and Billy is out here traumatizing Adam? I can't. I literally cannot. This situation is now my entire personality, and I am not okay. I need to go scream into a pillow for about 4 hours. Let me know in the comments if you are also hyperventilating, because I cannot go through this alone. Manifesting survival for Nick and absolute chaos for everyone else. Bye, besties.